let's make another random update. So, actually, let's turn the fucking welder off. Come on. That's better. Video's supposed to be out is finally got the shock position sensors. Had the lower mount, this guy down here, I figured out for quite a while. I had it designed for the front. As you can tell, it's quite close to the rear parking brake. Luckily it's plastic, so it will lose the battle of interference fits. But the question has always been, how do we get this guy mounted in the center line of the shock such that this shock position sensor actually stays in perfect alignment and lets me easier tune what the shock body is doing. Not that I know what I'm doing with any of the telemetry that I'll be recording, but I figured I'd give myself the best chance and have them perfectly linear so there's no math between front and rear. It's just straight up what the shock's doing. And so if no one's ever seen a bolt like this, it's because they don't make them. So it's literally what it is. It's this guy. So it is a M4 bolt welded to a M5 flat washer. TIG welded in there. Don't mind my questionable TIG welding. And that's welded to the 1/2 inch by 20 standard nut. So yeah, we're mixing threads between standard and metric such that it fits on here because, well, Haltech Australian is metric. Ultima British is a mix of standard and other things. But overall, I'm super happy with its fitment. You notice here, there's clearance on the shock body the whole way. And if we wander up front, the exact same design and approach fits up front. Nice, tight, snug clearance all the way down to lower body. The fronts actually have the ABS module or ABS print in place, which is attached with a hose clamp. Nice, simple. Oh, and those are not the factory supplied 6-inch springs. Those are 5-inch springs such that I have locking collars on the lift kit. Minor upgrade or OEM replacement because OEM didn't give me anything useful. But this is another upgrade, custom designed washer fluid tank such that it sits below. From here up through there is the steering column or steering shaft. So it sits below the steering shaft, not on the firewall, which would have been up here somewhere. 3D printed resin covered in clear gloss, borrowing the lid from Ultima. And this is actually a standard, like, cheap pump that a bunch of aftermarket washer fluid tanks use. So should be much tidier, cleaner. I like the finish and fit. If the tank fails for some reason, it won't drip on the battery, which is lovely, and it will drip. Actually, there's a lower catch can down there, or a catch area. It'll drip in that, which is much better. Oh, and it's like twice the size, so I don't have to refill it very often. I think those are the big updates, other than just more looming, more tidying. Oh, fine. One last. Hella horns, because, well, yeah, people need to hear us if they don't hear the exhaust. So 2 custom hand-built brackets for each horn with riv nuts up in the chassis, and bolt marked, of course, so we know they're tight. One is a 400 hertz, and the other is a 355 hertz, just a standard cheap hella horn package. But fits nicely, and the clam actually should cut right in front of it when it comes down. So As far as my measurements are concerned, she fits. She's a little snug, but it's the way we like it.